Hello there, this is Joseph again. I'm bringing you another one of my paintings. This is an older painting. It's called Dragon Slayer, a 16 by 20. And this is on a canvas board. It's not my most favorite thing to paint on, but back then that's just what I had and I painted on it. This was 1981. Of course, like I said, this is Dragon Slayer, and here he is standing on this what could be a cave entrance or a higher part of ground anyway. Might be the entrance to the dragon's lair. And you can see there's all these bones and skeletons and skulls at the bottom here. I guess that the residue of what the dragon maybe had for lunch. But he's just slaying this, has just killed this dragon, and he's holding the head up as this oncoming dragon, much bigger dragon, is coming forward, and he's holding the head up, saying, well, this is what I just did, and you're next. And so, pretty fearless guy, I guess. He must be one of these superheroes. The basics of the painting, the story of the painting is not so much as that this is some kind of He-Man slaying the dragon. Life is a dragon within itself. There's many dragons in life. Huge corporations, things that you're fighting to overcome, the dragons of life in general. And that's what this all represents. In reality, is the dragons overcoming the dragon. No matter how big the dragon is, no matter what the size or the location is, it's overcoming the dragon, and you can only do it yourself. And so here he is, taking on, just got rid of one of the lesser dragons, one of her smaller dragons, and the bigger one's coming on, and he's showing it that he's not afraid, that he's going to meet the challenge, and that, so, watch out. And that's basically what this painting is about, is overcoming one's dragons, one's demons. And the victory of it is not so much the killing of the dragon. The victory is that he is able to stand up against it. No matter what the outcome is, he's going to overcome it. And you could say that he represents humanity in general. Like I said, we all have our dragons. Some of our dragons are little, some of our dragons are big. Some of our little dragons are running around that we created ourselves. I'm not saying that our children are dragons, but in some little ways they can be. It's the dragons of life. And that's probably what I should have named this, in fact. And, it just came to me now, because that's what it's really about.
Why is the big dragon red? Is there special significance to the red?
Red is fire, power, force, energy. Red is a hot, overbearing color. You notice the slaying dragon doesn't have any red in it anymore, because he just got his red just got canceled. So
was he red before, do you think?
Well, probably at one time he was probably a cooler color. All baby. If in reality, as babies are cute. In the wild, I'm talking about, not human babies so much, but just babies in general. And, you can reach down and touch a little baby and it will squirm and look for affection. Well, that little baby grows up. What was it? Was Siegfried, Frigg, and Roy, that the people who circus act with the tigers, those were their babies. But when one of their babies decided to was irritated, maybe he had a toothache or a paw ache or something, but one day, he just turned on his, because dragons are around us, and some of them, some of them might be right in your backyard, could be a rabid squirrel. That's a sick humor. But life is a dragon, and it's just overcoming obstacles is what it's about. Overcoming oneself. That's one of the biggest dragons that probably is out there, is oneself. Is that, and I guess my paintings are a lot about self. It's from the time you're born until the time you die, you're fighting yourself. And you have all these other little monsters that are coming into your existence, you're fighting at the same time. But if you can win the battle of self, then the rest of it is just cheesecake. It doesn't matter. So that's what this painting is about, is slaying one's dragons.
Can you tell me a little bit more? It seems to be eating humans.
Well, if you take on reality of our life and existence, of who we are and what we are, we're at the mercy of the elements. We're at the mercy of the hierarchy, the chosen ones. At least that's what they think they are, is the chosen ones. Who chose them was themselves. Nobody truly chose them. They just happened to get the upper hand at one time, and they've been taking advantage of us ever since. And so, dragons, life in general is a constant climb upward, trying to overcome self. I've been fighting my whole life with self, and it's just and so probably everything I paint has to do with overcoming elements in self, becoming acceptable of self, and you have to slay your dragons to do that.
It's been quite an evolution.
Yes, it's evolution. It's I never noticed it before, but that's a blue-eyed dragon, by the way. He's got blue eyes. Why I gave him blue eyes, I don't know. The contrast with the red. He's probably a Scandinavian or something in disguise. Hierarchy of some sort, and reaching out, big corporate, reaching out to grab a hold of him. But,
He's pretty strong.
Yeah, but, what they say about the faith of a mustard seed, it doesn't matter how small we are, we have the power to overcome whatever. And it's just a matter of, overcome ourselves. As a group, we can overcome everything. I mean, there's nothing we can't do. If we could all get together, there would be no dragons. It's just a matter of getting it all together. And we're still children and selfish. And being selfish children, of course, we're going to be here forever until we learn to grow up. And slaying the dragons, especially the ones within, is the only way. So that's what this painting is about. And I'm going to close for now. And I've enjoyed talking to you. And you guys have a good new year coming up. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel by pushing the little red button at the bottom of this video. And you guys have a great day, and God bless. Bye-bye.